How do you plan to dump Jax and Corinthos?
Well, first we have to convince them of the vital need to improve ELQ's public image and that they are the key players. That only by working in tandem can the two of them win back public confidence in this company.
Oh, I see it's beginning to come clear. You're going to throw them together in the guise of company unity, huh?
Well, there's one problem. They hate each other's guts.
Well, that's not a problem, Justice. That's the whole point.
Oh, I see. So we throw them in the arena together.
And they maul each other to death.
I like it. It really has possibilities. You know, Ned, as they say, you are cooking with gas again.
Well, I hate to be the naysayer, but the only way this works is if they both agree. Now, Jax is savvy enough to do what's best for the company, but why should Sonny agree?
Sonny, like all of us, has his own agenda, and right now he's on a fact-finding mission about Jax. So I think he'll see this as a very good opportunity to sniff around.
Mm-hmm. Sniff around his carcass, we hope. Oh, good afternoon, Jax.
Yeah, gentlemen.
Thank you for coming over on short notice.
It's no problem. This is a crisis meeting.
Let's say an avoiding a crisis meeting. We'll wait till everyone gets here. So, how goes the wedding plans?
What wedding?
Mine.
Did I miss something?
Our Jax, being the romantic soul that he is going to give his bride the big splashy affair that they missed. November 5th is the happy day.
Your invitations are in the mail.
And guess who's going to give away the bride?
Hello, Sonny.
This might not be a good time to visit. There's a board meeting going on.
I was invited. Hello, everyone. Edward. Nice to see you.
Good. Everyone's here. Let's get started. Your answer is...
No. Same as it was last time and the time before that.
Jax?
Well, I see no reason to reverse my position. Unlike Mr. Corinthos. I actually enjoy these meetings. Now, I'm sorry you don't enjoy my presence, but I believe in time that will right itself.
Yeah, right. Now, can we get to that matter of acquiring that bridge in Brooklyn?
Do you really think they'll be able to do this?
Excuse me? Why is she here?
Catherine is here as a consultant because she's critical to Phase 2.
Excuse me, did I miss phase 1?
Well, Phase 1 was my offer to buy you out, and your refusal, which I anticipated.
Then why'd you bother, Ned?
To persuade you both of the necessity of our next step. Obviously, you insist on keeping your stock, so that means you want what's best for this company. To ensure that, we have to undertake a massive public relations campaign, which require both your cooperation under Catherine's direction. To be blunt, your presence on the board is a publicity nightmare.
I beg your pardon? I can see why that applies to him, but I'm well known as a successful, legitimate businessman.
Whose latest endeavor was to undermine and take over ELQ.
Well, that's how success happens.
Maybe. But now we're left with a public perception that ELQ has been weakened. Weakened by a corporate raider and a man with Sonny's connections. Catherine has already done a good deal of damage control with Sonny's public persona. But now she has to concentrate on the bigger picture, which is to show that ELQ is stronger than ever, that Jax has renewed loyalty to the board, and that Sonny isn't just using us as a smokescreen for his other interests.
And how do you propose to do that?
By showcasing your commitment to work as a team. Unless either of you has a problem with that.
Hey, I have no problem with Jax, you know? It could be a real learning experience.
Yeah, for me as well. But I'd like to hear specifics.
Fine. Catherine?
Well, gentlemen, what we need to do is go beyond the boardroom and go into something that has the appearance of social relevance. Something that has meaning to this community.
Something that shows that ELQ isn't in jeopardy with the two of you on the board.
In other words, the two of you need to put a charitable face out there together.
Something like maybe me and Jax serving meals side by side in a soup kitchen?
Now, that's good. That's very good. But I would suggest that the two of you invest in a couple of aprons. Otherwise, those fancy Italian suits you wear are going to take a real beating.
Well, that's a start, but what we need to see is continuing cooperation on a long-term project. Something that both of your names can become synonymous with it and ELQ.
How about the Stone Cates Memorial?
Forget, hey, well, no,
GH?
you're not going to turn that into some self-serving corporate football. Stone Cates Memorial is off limits.
Got it. Well, I'm sure that there's another nonprofit interest of ELQ's, like the Arts Trust, for example.
Hey, maybe they can snap us picking flowers in the Shakespeare Garden. Just a thought.
Well, Charles Street Foundation can always use a shot in the arm.
Perfect. Perfect. That way you can oversee everything.
No, absolutely not. Justice has enough on his plate. I propose that we put AJ in charge.
Oh, grandfather, you gotta be kidding.
I think I can work with AJ.
Do we want to dredge up his resignation in disgrace?
Oh, come on, Ned. If that were a problem, it would have cost him his city council election.
Not with you buying his seat.
Come on now, I'm the one doing the spin control here, and this is about Jax and Sonny, not AJ.
I don't have a problem with AJ.
Ned Ashton.
I have plenty, but I'm willing to set them aside for the cause.
But if
I'd like
these
to
two
oversee
members
this.
can't get along with each other, they should or anything.
No one has a problem with me.
I'm here. Go on. I have a daughter.
Yes, you do. A beautiful little baby girl. She's so perfect. Oh, every little finger and toe. And she has a huge mop of black hair and gorgeous blue eyes. She's like a little miniature Lois.
When can I come?
She said that she thought it would be better if you waited.
Is she okay?
Yes, she's as beautiful as ever, and she's healthy and happy.
So, how many hours was she in labor?
She was in labor for 18 hours. The first 10, her contractions were really far apart, so she got to stay at home and do her at-home exercises. And then when the doctor said it was time for her to go, Gloria and Carmine brought her down to the hospital, and I met them here.
So you partnered her in the Lamas?
Yes, for the last 8 hours, right up until the baby was born.
Thank you, Brenda.
Hey, you don't have to say that. It was the most amazing thing I've ever experienced in my life. I wouldn't have... Lois came through like a champ. She breathed when she was supposed to. She pushed when she was supposed to. And then all of a sudden, there was just this whole new person.
Well, how much did she weigh?
Oh, she weighs 7 pounds, 10 ounces. And she's 19 inches long. And she is the most beautiful baby you have ever seen in your whole entire life. The prettiest baby in the nursery, of course. And don't just take my word for it, because every single nurse has told me so. Ned, listen, I have a picture of her right here in front of me, and I'm going to bring it home to you.
Well, I have 1,000 more questions, but I can't think of anything right now.
Listen, don't worry about it, all right? I'm going to come home really soon, and then you and I can talk about everything. Anything you want to talk about. And don't worry, because Carmine and Gloria are going to stay here at the hospital, I think, until they kick them out.
Good. Well, thanks for calling. Give him my love.
Ned? I don't mean to intrude. I'm just concerned. You seem so upset. What's happened?
Something wonderful. And I wasn't there.
Is there a problem?
No, it's been handled.
Good. Then for God's sake, don't stick around out here when there are decisions to be made inside. Come on.
Not to worry, Grandfather. I'm coming.